welcome back. In this video I'm going to show you how to make this really cute snowman sled mini wreath using all items from the Dollar Tree. So stay tuned and I'll show you how to make it. Alright, let's get started with this. So first off, what I have here is this foam wreath form. This came from the Dollar Tree. It is a 9.8 inch size. This cute snowman sled ornament from the Dollar Tree. This Christmas pick from the Dollar Tree. Actually, everything's from the Dollar Tree. And this red and black gingham checked, whatever you want to call it, infinity scarf, also from the Dollar Tree. I found one of these was hanging kind of like on a display near the holiday stuff up near the front of the store. And then I found another one down the aisle where like the socks and other scarves and gloves and things like that are. So there's the tag for that. I have some wire cutters, my scissors, and a hot glue gun. I'm not exactly sure at this very moment if I want to use this. I don't know. I just grabbed it because it was cute, and I'll see if I can incorporate it into this somehow. But, oh Lord, we're going to get all these pieces of pipe cleaner out of the way. Now, what I want to do is I want to not have this as an infinity scarf anymore. So I'm just going to find the seam here, and I'm just going to cut kind of right along the seam, because what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking this and I want to wrap it around the wreath form, and it's not going to work very well if it is still sewn together. So I think I'm just going to cut that off as well. It doesn't really matter if the edge is cut perfectly straight or not, because I believe what I want to do, if this plays out the way I have it in my head, I'm going to cut a fringe kind of on the end there. Alright, so now I'm going to take it and I'm going to fold it in half this way. I know this is kind of hard to see on camera, but this scarf is pretty wide. And I want it to at least kind of sort of lay flush against the wreath, and I don't think it will, as long as it is at its full width. So I'm just folding it in half, and now I'm going to try to find the center. I'm doing this off camera, I'm sorry. So this is the center right here. I'm just going to take it and lay it right there. That looks good. I think what I want to do is I'm just going to put a blob of my hot glue to kind of help hold that in place. And now all I'm going to do is just take the scarf and I'm going to wrap it around my wreath form here, trying to keep it as nice and neat as possible. Nope, you know what? I don't want that cut edge showing. Let's go this way. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just turning it around. Okay. This might take me a moment. I'm just trying to pull it snug. I'm just wrapping it around the form like this. So, I'm not going to make y'all watch me do this boring part. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video right quick. And I'm just going to continue very carefully wrapping this. And then once I'm done, I will come back and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so I have this wrapped, and I have this piece up a little bit higher than this other piece. And now what I want to do is I want to take my scissors, and I just want to get the little thing out of the way. I'm just going to kind of cut a fringe up to the base. Can y'all see this? Can y'all see it? Your scissors are upside down, silly. There we go. Now that feels better. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Just going to cut this here. Yep, that's looking the way I want it. I'm going to do that with all of it. And it's okay if this part up here looks just a little bit messy, because I'm going to go back and cover that with some greenery. I'll go down here and do the same. I wanted 2 different layers of fringe, and I believe that is what I have gotten. And if this proves to be a little bit longer than what I would like, I'll just go across the bottom and trim it off a little bit. Good. Now I want to trim this, and then I've got my greenery over here. I went ahead and I done cut some of it apart so that it, I don't know if I want to use the whole thing, because you know, sometimes like with these Dollar Tree picks, they look pretty good, and then all of a sudden they'll like stick a piece of plastic in there or something. I'm like, that don't look too nice. So a lot of times I will cut them apart, and I'll use the better looking greenery and the better looking flowers out of it. Alright, that was not a straight line. That line is about as crooked as a politician. Alright, now we've got the greenery, and I don't know exactly how I want to place it. Not exactly. See, some of this looks good. I really like this flower in the pine cone. And this is on some pretty sturdy fill-in wire here. But I don't think, you know what, I might be able to just take my scissors, kind of sort of in the center here, and just poke a hole like that, and stick the greenery in that way. We'll see how that works. There we go. Alrighty. Because with these foam wreaths, I try not to like glue stuff to them if I can help it. I like to actually utilize its usefulness. Let's see, what about this? Oh Lord, I took that other one apart and now it's all just falling to pieces. It's falling to pieces. I might not have to poke a hole. Nope, I will. We'll just go back and poke a hole. And the reason why I'm putting the greenery on, a little bit of the greenery anyway, on first is so that I can see about where I want to place this sled. There we go. So, about like that. Yeah, this can be up kind of sort of high to make room for the greenery. And here are some berries. These are pretty cute. I think I'm just going to stick everything in here, and then I could cover it up with a poinsettia or a pine cone or something. But it's okay if it's not perfect looking at this stage. It's alright. There we go. There's some berries. And now here's some more of this fate greenery. Do I have any more Christmas picks? No, I don't believe I do. Oh well. So I'll just use what I have here. Just utilize this. And poke another hole in it. Being careful not to cut off my finger. Let's put that in there. And that's what I'm going to do with the rest of this greenery here. So let me get my poinsettias in here. Let me get my greenery in. I will pause the video, and when we come back, we'll see how it looks, and then we'll attach our little sled. Alrighty, I have got all of my greenery on, and that looks pretty much the way that I want it to, so I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, these scissors work really, really well for poking the holes. I mean, these things are sharp. They are as sharp as my ex-mother-in-law's tongue. If they were as dull as her wit, then we'd have a problem. But they work pretty well. So, let me get the papers out of the way. Okay, so, for this little guy here, I want the bottom of this to kind of be nestled down right about there. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some dots of hot glue on the bottom. I'm going to put some dots of hot glue on the back of this. Now this little rope here, because we all know sleds have a little rope or string, whatever you want to call it, so that you can pull them back up the hill. I'm going to take that and I'm just going to run it towards the back just a little bit. And because it's going to be in the back and you're not going to see it, what I'm going to do for just a little extra insurance to make sure that it stays on is once I glue it, I'm going to take a straight pin and I'm going to run it down through the rope right there and just pin it on. So let me go ahead and get some dots of glue on here. Oop, there we go. I want to hurry here. Now let me hurry up and get this in place. Just like that. Okay. Looks pretty much about where I want it. So I'm just going to hold that for a second. And then, like I said, I'm just going to run this rope back here. I'm going to grab my pin. I'm going to throw it across the table. I'm going to grab the pin and just go in the middle of that rope. I actually might do a few just to make double sure that this is going to stay in place. because, you know, there's not that many contact points here where I'm gluing, and this glue is excellent. It really is. But, you know, I don't want to risk the little sled coming off. And there we go. That is adorable. It's so tiny. This would look so good, you know, like on an office door or in a cubicle for a nursing home door. I'm thinking about just making a bunch of these tiny little wreaths and then taking them to a nursing home that's right up the road here. But let's see. I did not put a dot of glue on my pineapple. My gosh, I'm tired. I need to go to bed. My pine cone. My pineapple. There we go. But yeah, I am tickled with this one. I really, really like it, and I hope that you do too. So if you do like it, even if you don't like it, give me a thumbs up. Click subscribe. Check me out on other forms of social media, the links to all of which will be in the description box down below. And I hope to see y'all next time. Bye-bye.